Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Budget with Lore, and I am so glad that you are here and that you're tuning in, even though I have been MIA for the last couple months. I'm so sorry, y'all. Life just got the best of me, and I really was just focusing on myself and getting through the end of the school year. So I apologize, but I am back to start off 2025. I couldn't be happier to be back here with you. And today we're doing our first cash stuffing for the month of January. Sorry. I'm going to try my best to be consistent this year. I really, really am. And I'm trying a little bit different of a method to kind of hold myself a little bit more accountable of my spending this year. So we'll see how that goes. And if that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am just so happy to see you. And I am just really glad to be back. So as we get stuffing in my envelopes, you will notice that it is completely empty. And so at the end of the year, really recently, I had a big car repair problem that I had to get fixed. And it was very expensive, but I do want to celebrate and share a high with you. And that is that I was needing $1,100. And if y'all remember the savings challenge that I was working on with these envelopes, I had counted from 1 to 50. And I didn't finish the challenge, but I had a bunch of envelopes that I had finished, and I had to make the executive decision to unstuff all of those envelopes and use that money to pay for my car. And y'all, I was so thankful and just feeling so blessed because I had $1,160, which is exactly what I needed and a little bit more. So I was able to pay the person that fixed my car with cash, which he was like saying that had never happened to him before. So I felt very good. I was very thankful that I was able to do that. And if anything, that just shows that this method actually does work. At least it works for me. And so I'm definitely excited and ready to pursue this again in 2025. So most of my envelopes are very empty, but that's okay. We're gonna get them back to where they needed to be. And also, I'm starting this 100 envelope savings challenge. I have a few envelopes already stuffed, not many. And so that is what I'm going to be doing for 2025. I'm actually doing a challenge with my friends, and I'm really excited. I got all of them in on this after they heard about my car situation. So I'm very excited about that. So if this all sounds good to you, I am really looking forward to this year and all the things and all the challenges and stuff that we're going to accomplish together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Per usual, we're going to jump into our wallet. And I just closed my wallet when I was trying to open it. And I'm going to go ahead and take out my cash envelopes. So as I said, I'm going to be trying to do things a little bit differently, especially with my wallet envelope. Usually I roll this money over, but I think I'm going to try and use this money or take the money out and put it towards savings challenges. So whatever I don't end up spending, I'm going to put towards savings challenges just so that I'm saving a little bit more money. So that's my plan for now. And so to get started, we're going to start with food. In food this week, we are going to be getting, let's see, $20. So I'm going to just take a $20 bill. I like to fold it in half. And that is what we're starting with this week. This is just for any miscellaneous groceries. My groceries that I get weekly go automatically through my credit card, and that's through money that I budget for already, so I'm not too concerned about that. So that's just for anything extra that I need on the side. Next is giving. I wanted to do 5 ones, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually let's take some of these crustier ones just because these ones are more likely to get spent, at least on the weekend is when I like try to give a little bit of a bigger tip, especially like at coffee shops and stuff. That's what I tend to use this on. And so giving is going to get 5 ones. And then with dining out, this is going to get 20. I usually like to, like before, I wasn't giving myself a whole lot of money, and then I would find that I actually like to have a little bit more money in dining out. Let's just be honest, sometimes we're not in the mood to cook, and it's just easier to go get some fast food. I would rather budget for it and have that money go into savings the next week than not budget for it and have to take it out of somewhere else. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more fair and a little bit more honest with myself about my natural spending tendencies. And then for kids is just going to be getting $5. If you don't know, I'm a teacher. I teach 4th grade, and so I'm constantly buying stuff for my students to get them motivated and excited for school. So that is just, this one will probably get rolled over into my kids' envelope that I have in my binder. Not necessarily in savings, because I do actually need that money. Sometimes I need a little bit more. And then lastly, for personal, this one is also going to get $20. And this is another one that I usually try to only put $5 in, but it's nice to have a little bit of money that I can just spend and put towards myself. And, you know, I can use that for anything that my heart desires. So in a total, we put $70 in our wallet, and now our wallet is stuffed for the week. So now moving into our pink binder, like I said, most of these envelopes, if not all of them, are empty. So we are really starting from the driest of the dry, which is okay. For my tithe, I'm going to be putting 25 in here. I'm going to be putting 25 in here every week. So this is just to meet my goal of 100 by the end of the month. And this tithe just goes to the church that I'm a part of. So there's now 25 in there. My roomie is getting skipped. Shopping is getting skipped. As you'll see, it's mostly my like priority envelopes that are getting stuffed this week. That's just kind of where we are right now. We're waiting for another paycheck. They make us wait a whole month before we get our next paycheck during the Christmas time. So we're just trying to make it to the next paycheck. Mabel, that's for my cat. You'll probably hear her around. She's very loud and tends to be louder when I'm filming. She's getting $10. And then my car, as you can see, it is very empty in there. This is also getting $10. This is something that I would like to prioritize just because car maintenance is expensive, and it's important to always have a little bit of money put aside to just help myself out. Gifts is going to be getting, D group's going to be getting skipped. Lulu's getting skipped. Apple is getting skipped for now. Gifts is going to be getting 5. This is just for any random gifts that I have to buy throughout the year. Posty, that was for a concert that I went to last month, or 2 months ago actually now. But I am going to a new concert in April, so I will start stuffing for this, but not quite yet since it's not a priority. 24, this actually needs to change to 25. I turned 24 in September, but this is just my savings envelope for my birthday. But we're not going to jump on that right now. I have 9 months to save. We'll be okay. Savings, this is just money that's going to go. Oh, I didn't realize I actually did put money in my birthday envelope. I love that for me. I like that I'm prioritizing myself. So we actually are going to be putting $5 in here. And then savings, this is just money that I'm going to take at the end of each month and put back into my savings account. So that is just getting $5 today. And that is it for this binder. All right, now moving on into my green binder. This is more of like my rent binder and just like little different things that have to do with like bills and stuff really. So subscriptions is getting skipped. Utilities is getting skipped. Loan, this is for the several loans that I have. Mostly my student loans, but I also have a car loan. So we'll kind of just decide where that goes each month. But that is getting $5. And then my rent envelope is also getting $5. So I have some news. I am moving over the summer, and I'm moving into a house with a couple girls that I know from church. And my rent will be much cheaper. Right now I'm paying $11.01, which is just crazy. But I will be paying a lot less than that. So I'm trying to save up as much as I can, maybe just $5 a week for the next 7 months, to get ahead on my first month of rent, which would be really nice. But that's not a priority. That's just something that I kind of want for myself. And then Pure Barre. So Pure Barre is a gym membership that I have. I am currently not going, but my membership will start back up in April. So I want to start stuffing this as much as I can to get as ahead of it as I can. because I definitely plan on doing it from March to probably the end of the summer at least. And I love barre, I just don't have the time for it right now. And so I will not be going to barre right now, but I definitely want to be paying for it. My credit card, this is also just getting $5. This is just to help me in kind of budgeting a little bit more on my spending with my credit card. I have a fixed payment that I make every month. And so I pay off my credit card every month, but it would be nice if I could get ahead on my credit card payment. I just think that would be a good thing for me to have. And then lastly is insurance. So I just switched off of my parents' car insurance and I got Progressive. If you have Progressive, let me know what you think of it. But I have my Snapshot device in right now, so I'm hoping my insurance will get a little bit lower. But for now, I just kind of want to get a month ahead on that just to help myself and be prepared for the future. So that is it for my green binder. And next we're going to be moving on into my blue binder. So this is not getting a whole lot, but it is getting some, and that's all that matters. And so for health is going to be getting $5. Y'all, if you can hear it in my voice, I am getting a little sick, which is so unfortunate because we just went back to school. Like, I couldn't have been sick over the break, right? So I definitely will probably have to get some medicine in a little bit, so I might have to use that. Household is getting skipped. It's not a priority right now. Emergency is getting 10. This is something that I would also like to be able to put in my savings account every month or so. And so I definitely want to prioritize that a little bit more. And then lastly is kids. This is my binder that I was saying might get rolled over for the one that's in my wallet, just so I can build up a good sum of money to spend on my classroom. And that is it for the blue binder. Nice and easy, quick to the point. Next we have my white binder. This is my wedding binder, so no, I'm not anywhere close to getting married or anything like that, but I do like to be prepared. And so all these envelopes in the back currently have $100. I definitely plan when I do get to that season, I'll probably reallocate that money. But right now I have $100 that's in the bank in my savings account that is for each envelope. But I always try to stuff $20 a week in here. And so this will be getting 20 as usual. So in total of my wedding binder, I have $520. Lastly is my black binder. This is my savings binder. And so one thing that I want to prioritize this year is my $5 and my $1 savings challenges. And so literally it's just putting $1 in the $1 challenge and $5s in the $5 challenge and calling it a day. But the goal is that when I spend money in my wallet and whatever I have left over, that will also attribute to my 1s and my 5s. And at the end of each month, I'll use that money towards other envelopes that I'm prioritizing or wanting to work towards. One of my favorite YouTubers, her name's Desiree, but I think her channel is Happy to Be Planning or something like that. I love her videos, and that's kind of how she does it. And so I'm copying her in a couple ways with that. And so in the $1 challenge, I just budgeted 5 1s. Obviously, I don't have any rollover money right now, and so that's all it's getting is these 5 1s. But I'm going to try and budget 5 1s each week, and then whatever rollover money I have, also budgeting those ones towards the $1 challenge. So that's kind of my goal with that. And then for the $5 challenge, I budgeted 1 5. So $5 for this. And the same thing, if I have money that's rolled over, I would like to put that in here, but also I plan to stuff at least $5 each week without my rollover money. So this last envelope is for my 100 envelope savings challenge. And so this week I budgeted $5. Again, when I roll over some more money, it would be nice if I could boost that up a little bit more. But for now, we're going to just stick with $5. And so I'll show you in a minute the other envelopes that I have stuffed. It's not many, it's literally just a few, but I do plan on stuffing at least 1 envelope a week. So that is definitely my goal. So now that one is stuffed. I need to update my tracker. I haven't done that quite yet, but I have the 5 stuffed, and then I have the 10 stuffed, and then I have the 20 stuffed and the 25 stuff. So we're making way. And also Desiree, what she does is every couple months she'll take the money out of these envelopes and push them towards the higher numbers. So I definitely plan on doing that as well. But that's kind of where we are sitting right now. So that is it for this cash stuffing video. I know it's so much shorter than my usual videos, but I'm so glad to be back, guys. And I hope that you are tuned in and excited for me to be back as well. So I will catch you in my next video. I'll see you later. Bye.